10-minute daily reality check, Wednesday, August the 2nd. So for those of you that listened yesterday, did you say rabbit, rabbit? Eddie, do you know rabbit, rabbit?
Fill me in.
All right, so when I was a kid, and I talked about this on yesterday's show, David Cates was this, Gilbert Cates ran the Screen Actors Guild and ran the Oscar show, right?
Okay.
His son David Cates, Johnny Cates, and David Cates were these redheaded kids that lived in Scarsdale. I slept over at David Cates' house in the 3rd grade. It was the end of the month, and David Cates looked at me and said, when we wake up tomorrow morning, we need to say rabbit, rabbit. First thing you say, the second you wake up, is rabbit, rabbit. I've never done it in 50 years. Ever. Now, when you say it, like I'll go to bed at night with the rabbit, rabbit intent, and nothing will happen. I'll wake up in the morning, and after 10 minutes, I'll be like, rabbit, rabbit. But you have to literally like open your eyes and just go, rabbit, rabbit. So how many of you said rabbit, rabbit yesterday? How many of you have ever said rabbit, rabbit, and how many of you had good luck? So today, we're going to talk about really creating your own luck. Do you remember Blockbuster's theme, Be Kind, Please Rewind?
Yes.
Okay, did you rewind all the videos that you sent about, that you returned back to the video store?
More than I didn't. How about that?
Like what percentage would you say?
I'd say I was a 75%er.
All right, me too. So I remember those days, and I remember all that subliminally messaging, the guilt you would feel. Like I remember going back to Blockbuster. Sometimes I would go there, and I would look, and I'd return it, and I'd look at them and go, I'm guilty. I didn't rewind. I didn't rewind. I didn't do it. So yesterday I was talking about all about the loud talkers, you know, the people that will cruise into the elevator speaking really loud, or the person we were laughing about when we were working out, the person at the back of the plane, I just landed! No, you didn't. You're still on the runway taxiing. I don't know how long it's going to be, right? And there's always somebody screaming. In today's modern society, do you think people are kind and rewinding, or do you think people have actually just stopped giving a shit about anybody else?
I definitely think it's the latter. I'm going to have to go with you on that one. People stopped rewinding alone, probably around the time VHSs ran out. Let's be honest about it. Around the same time people stopped rewinding, they stopped caring. And it's probably it probably coincides somewhere on some scale if you think about it. It's crazy to me how I think about everybody nowadays is me, 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 me. I need more of me. We need more of me. We need more selfies. Me.
Well, I always say, you know, the selfie stick is called the narcissist stick.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
oh, yeah.
It's basically, you've been to South Beach, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. It's the land of narcissism. I mean, everybody's walking around with their selfies, basically taking pictures of themselves here, taking them pictures of themselves here. What do you think changed in our culture that made people so not
social media?
Because you believe it's social media, because I know people don't even say excuse me anymore. At a stoplight, you'll honk the horn, and somebody's looking at their phone. You know they're looking at their phone because they have blowjob neck, right? And they're looking down, and they give you the finger. It's social media.
Yeah, and long before the Instagrams, I'm talking about. Think about back in the day when you had MySpace and Black Planet and all these other social media sites. It was about, ooh, look how many people want to look at me, and that's where it all came from. But it's funny because I read a book and I practice the 7 spiritual laws of success.
I just bought that.
Yeah, by Deepak Chopra, and I was telling you to buy it. The second law, the law of giving. It talks of, and I was telling David about this specifically because he's always somebody who's been a giver, and that's why he's always been successful in his life, and I always tell him that because it talks about people, if you want something in life, try giving it. If you want respect, try giving it. If you want money, literally, there's a portion in this book where it talks about if you want money, in the second law, and it's something that most of us practice every day, we don't realize it, and it's better if you do it subconsciously and consciously. Subconsciously is good, meaning you're giving without thinking about it. But think about it. If I want money, what's the best way to go about and get it? I need to give it out. And that's not saying hand out your money or be foolish and find a black china out there to give it to or whatever. But think about it like this. You know somebody might hit you up and say, hey, you know, I'm having a rough time and I need some money to get by. Don't ask, when they say I need a loan, just say, I got a friend who's always been a friend who needs some money. I'm just going to give it to him. And when they say, oh, thanks, I'll pay you back, you go, yeah, whenever you can. And just leave it at that. They're never going to probably pay you back anyway, but you know you gave them that money. And they gave it with the assurance that I want to help others. It's not about me. Think about it like this, and quick point. If everybody worries about the person next to them, isn't somebody already taking care of you?
You know, it's network marketing. You know the whole premise behind network marketing, right? Network marketing is, and I did network marketing in '98, and the premise is everybody gets 2 people to join, and everybody makes money. Mm-hmm. But yet half the people can't get 1 person to join, the other half can't even get 0 people to join, and only a few people can get 2 people to join. One person will get thousands of people to join, right? Yeah. And the rest of them won't do their job. But the premise of it all is based on I sell it to you, you sell it to a friend sells it to a friend, and we all make money together, and we all use this wonderful product, and we all grow rich together. It's based on the same principles, except we don't help each other. We think it's all, and it's funny because I remember I used to do the marketing seminars for those companies, and it was all about, it's amazing because if you actually go and help one another, you're 100% right. Everybody has money. Everybody's eating, everybody has clothing, everybody has food, everybody has wealth.
And don't negate that, because the reason those marketing seminars and things fell through is because people got greedy. It went from helping everybody to helping themselves put more of everybody else's money in their pocket. We're talking about generally helping other people, rewinding the tape so that the person who gets the tape after you can just put the movie in on a Friday night and enjoy, or a Saturday night and enjoy it. Not go, oh, let the movie rewind back and, you know, try to act like you didn't see that part of the movie so you can get to the beginning so that you can watch it. Because back in the day, if you didn't rewind it, someone had to do it for you. And it's the same thing now. If you don't take care of the person next to you, someone else has to do it for you. I hear people always complaining, and you can even tie it into politics. Everybody has to help everybody. We have to work together to get to the common goal. We're just giving everybody in America an opportunity to be successful. Not giving everybody the success, giving everybody the opportunity to be successful. Notice the wording in that too, people, because there's a difference between giving someone a success and giving them the opportunity to be successful. And that's what we're talking about.
All right, so, this goes to something I thought we were going to do a podcast on, but I'm going to bring this question. I was on the phone with a client today, and one of the things I said to her all the time, and I've got it written down right here. I wrote it literally as a quote. And I said to her, I said, hard workers have their life run them. Smart workers run their lives. So we've been taught, right, to literally work hard. Work hard, work hard. I know a lot of people work hard. I know concrete guys that work hard all day long.
Yeah.
Okay. I know a lot of people that will I know a guy that ran a gym. He works his ass off. Never got compensated, never got paid, right? Worked 80 hours a week. I know many people. Now, the richest people in the world are the people that are the smartest people in the world. There's a great story about Mark Cuban. Love him or hate him, whatever it might be, whatever emotion he brings. And I actually think the guy's great. Mark Cuban did broadcast.com, one of the first internet-based radios things, I think it was, back in late 90s, early 2000. A friend of mine, wife worked for him. And the story goes something like this. He sat down the first day of the company, right? Remember all those incubation and all those companies, they get a little bit of money. They know Yahoo's going to buy them or someone else is going to buy them. And he says, you give me 1 year. You work smart for me. We all work hard together and we all work smart. You all cash out and become millionaires with me. So he looked at him and he says, we have a 1 year goal to do this. 1 year later, he sold it to Yahoo for like $150 million, and everybody from the secretary to the janitor on down were driving Ferraris, right? Work smart. He's always been somebody that works really smart.
And he's somebody who's created over 300 million as things you can document. He's always been proud in how many people he's helped the opportunity to be successful. He didn't give them success. He gave them the opportunity. That's the difference. In America, we should all have the opportunity to be successful, not given success. And that's also part of the please be kind, rewind. Make sure you leave the playing field level for somebody else to start the game. Let's not leave it on a tilt because, I had to make it easier. Yes, you've gotten where you wanted to go, but only shitting on other people. What's that say about you?
It says you're a turd. And you're basically the emoji movie.
And sooner or later, the karma will catch you. If you considerably every day of your life be kind and helpful to other people, it will come back. Because that same day you overlook that janitor at your gym and go, he's just a janitor, who cares? And you act like they don't exist and throw the towel in a general direction into the barrel and hits them in the face and you don't say sorry. Could be that same guy later on that day when you have a flat tire on the side of the 405 or the 10 or anywhere else you're at in this country or world. And guess who pulls over to help you out? That janitor. If you were the nice person every day saying, hey, good morning, how are you? Hope your day's going well. How's your family? Or you could be that asshole, and then they could be that same asshole passing you on the freeway going, oh, yeah, that's that guy with those towels in my face at the gym. Good luck with that flat tire. You never know when that karma, that kind word can come back into play in your life and help you 360. And that's what people don't see. They never see always me and Dave always talk about different things. You never see the forest for the trees. You always have to see the forest. And that's what people don't understand. You never know what a hey, how are you, or I like your hair, or nice shoes, or there's also a thing about the law of giving I practice. It says anytime you walk into a room, you should give somebody something. And it's the first thing I say when I give, people go, well, I can't afford that. You're thinking about monetary gifts and options. I'm thinking about, hey, you have a beautiful smile today. Or, I like that outfit on you. Oh, I love those shoes. Or, you really have a good aura about you today. Always give somebody something. Stop worrying about you. Even if you're having a bad day, the quickest way to get over your day, start thinking about others. Because when you're not thinking about your bad day, guess what happens? You're not having a bad day anymore. But you're always, I lost my headphones at the gym today, and somebody stole them, the world's out to get me, and you know what? Somebody who probably needed those headphones took them, and they're working out with them. And you know what you can say? It could be worse.
It's so funny, I got 2 comments. I lost my Bose headphones on a plane ride, and I thought the same thing. They're $300, right? The noise canceling. I thought to myself, well, someone's enjoying them that needed them more than me. I've never replaced them yet. I could care less, right? And it's the same principle. And then after I drove back from Big Bear, I went to get some food. And then I was staying over at Kelly's, and I thought to myself, she needs some of these things. And I came back, instead of just coming back with my chicken, right?
Yep.
I came back with fish oil.
Yep.
I came back with coconut milk, coconut yogurt. I came back with a whole bunch of stuff that she needed, right? With a bag of groceries. And that's the same thing. It doesn't matter how much money you have or what you do. It's always coming into somebody's house or someone's into space and giving it to them. Yet there's so many takers. We won't talk about one that we both know, and her karmic lesson is going to come back and bite her in the ass so bad she has no idea. And that's what we've always seen. You and I have always seen people who take always get that karmic lesson. Because literally, they're the person that consistently gets a movie from Blockbuster that did not be rewinded. So they got to take 10 minutes to go, because they're constantly rewinding their life because they're not looking after other people. Anyway, Eddie's going to come back tomorrow. Eddie Palmer 12? Let's see.
Yeah, Eddie Palmer 12 at gmail.com. Anything health and fitness related doesn't matter. I am a college-educated professional and health and fitness specialist, and I'm here for you if you need me.
All right, we'll see you tomorrow. We got something interesting tomorrow. We're going to talk, since football season is coming up. Eddie and I are huge football fans, but we're going to talk about the side effects of watching football games. Okay? Doctors, beware. We're after you. Spread the love. 10-minute daily reality checks out for Tuesday, August the 2nd.